So I thought this time we'd do a detailed interior look in our DPN Rover collection of a Rover Metro GTA. It's the non-grille fronted Rover with the K-series engine in. I'll just give you a gentle scan across the dashboard. As it's the GTA model, you've got the rev counter and then the fuel and temperature underneath, all your lights in the middle, and speedometer to the other side. This is what I call the sort of Austin Rover dashboard that styles and versions were fitted in the Montegos, I think even some Rovers, the Metros. As this is a later Metro, by then they put the clock in the dashboard as well, rather than having it in the vents as before. Instead of these two vents in most models, you had a clock one side and a coin box the other side, and the only ones that had vents in the early Metros like this were I think the MG and real sort of luxury models like a Van den Pla. Of course the very early Metros had a completely different dash. As I say, I always like the wood in cars, and this one's got the wooden parts of the dashboard, not original to this model, but we put this in as the dashboard when we got it was slightly damaged there, and that sort of covers that up, also gives that lovely wood effect, and they're very difficult to get now looking on eBay. Your ventilation controls are here, and on these later models, of course, you've got the 3-speed fan, your heated rear window, you've got your hot and cold, front demist and feet. And when you do have hot and cold, no matter what the setting is, cold always comes through the big vents. The only hot air that comes through will be your demist vents by the windscreen or your floor vents. Of course, you've got your alarm light there, and as this was the GTA model, you got full central lock-in with a button to push to unlock it and to alarm it. And of course, if you just lock the key, it purely was locked. And this is the model before the mobiliser cut in on its own, so the only time it was immobilised and locked is if you push that button. Over to this side, you've got your rear guards, and your wiper controls are here, back wiper that is, rather than on the stalk. You've got the good traditional Austin Rover controls before they were changed to the controls that are in the 45 and 25. You've got pulse wipe, and you can control that variably. By now the fibre optic lighting in the hand controls had gone, so I think it's just more reflective. And over on this side you've got the horn, you've got your light controls, and I think if you pull it up, flash and indicators are from that as well. No airbag in this model. This was before the airbags were fitted. You just got the standard steering wheel for these. Well, probably not the standard, because there probably was a basic steering wheel. On your doors you've got the standard sort of patterning for this time, and this actually goes right over the top. You don't see any paintwork, which I dislike. It's not electric windows, it's a 4-door. This is a British Racing green GTA Metro. What else can we tell you about? If we look here, you've got the ashtray cigarette lighter, and of course a blanking point there, as there is no choke. This is the single injection engine with the engine management system. You've got your cassette rack down there, gear stick, and what's special about this GTA is one is a 4-door, which we don't tend to see many about. As you can see, it's a 4-door there in the back, and it's got the red seat belts, which in a lot of the GTAs didn't always have red seat belts. That was mainly the MG.